I didn't realize that the cover-up was already beginning. And so for me, it was just keeping another secret. And as it turned out, I re-enlisted in the Navy in 1969 and ended up making the Navy a career. So I kept my mouth shut for 50 years.
And to put in perspective the gravity of the cover-up, I mean, this is a United States Navy ship that if it were attacked in this exact same way by one of our enemies, we would have went to war.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, so to put further perspective on this, the Vietnam War had already started, and that was based on the precedent that the Maddox was shot up by Vietnamese. And that was our excuse to put boots on the ground in Vietnam. And that turned out to be a massive lie.
Yep.
But then the USS Liberty is legitimately attacked, almost sunk. 34 men were killed. 170 people were injured. The ship barely stayed afloat. And it was essentially covered up, and people didn't even know the attack happened for decades. It wasn't like front page news. It was just buried. And again, Lyndon B. Johnson recalled the aircraft. It was, I mean, for me, I'm 100% convinced that this was a deliberate attack. So you can only draw one conclusion from that this was a planned attack, that they were going to use the sinking of the ship, killing every man on board, and use it as a precedent for something. And a lot of people speculate to draw the U.S. into the 6-Day War. The only counter argument to that is the 6-Day War was essentially over at that point. So, I mean, speculating on that it doesn't even really matter. It's with all this evidence, you can assume that this was a planned, deliberate attack to sink a United States ship, kill every man on board, to use as an excuse for something. Exactly what that is, we can only speculate about. But am I on track there?
Yeah, there's other evidence to show that Johnson wanted to nuke Egypt. He wanted to get rid of Nasser. And
with a nuke?
Yep. Yeah, they actually had the Strategic Air Command scramble at 4 o'clock in the morning before the attack. 4 o'clock in the morning, they were called into the ready room to get dressed for what was going to be an attack on Egypt.